Hello, hello. Oh, can't see me. Hey guys. Sorry, I'm running a little bit behind today. Trying to do too many things at once. Let's see if I can get my iPad on today, so I could see the chat. My phone's a little far away, so I can't see you. Hello, I'm going to attempt to cut out a whole bunch of things today. I linked in the comments the patterns that I'm going to do. I'm going to do the Peekaboo Beauty Bag in all clear. I have the Cherishing Today new backpack. I have the Mav pack, and I have the Ojyma crossbody by Country Cow that I've been wanting to make with wax canvas. So I have about maybe an hour and a half or so. So we'll see how much I can get done. Trying to get my iPad on, but it was super dead. Let's see. What's everybody up to today? It is hot here in Florida, that's for sure. Ooh, the tiger lily, one of my favorites. I have a tiger lily that is hanging out back here behind me that I can't believe has not sold, and I absolutely love it. This is one of my favorite tiger lilies. And that faux suede. One of my favorites for sure. Hello, hello. Hi, Beth. I'm trying to get my iPad logged on, but I think we changed our router since I've been on here. So let's see if I can remember the password now that it's turned on. Of course, Joey's not home, so I have no idea what the password is. All right. For the crossbody, I started cutting out pieces yesterday a little bit. I still have to do the interfacing, but check out this adorable squirrel fabric. Oh, little squirrels on it. I'm going to do that with waxed canvas. I've never sewn with waxed canvas before, so it may be interesting. And then I have the Luxe Nylon interior that I'm going to do with that. Then I have this cute dog fabric from Hawthorne Threads that I'm going to use for the Mav pack. And I haven't decided if I'm going to bind it or do it as the pattern says yet. I don't know if I have a preference. For the Cherishing Today Truth backpack, I'm going to use this holographic clear. It's so pretty. When I first got it, I was like, oh, I can't really see it. Joey's like, step back from it. Once you're far away, you can see it. When you're right up on it, it's really hard to see. And then for the peekaboo, I have this Fabric Therapy watercolor roses, and I'm going to do jelly vinyl. Brittany from the Emporium made it the other day, and she said that was her homework to make one in clear, and I've never made one at all. So that one's going to be super fun. Let me grab my computer, because I don't know the Wi-Fi. Be right back. Thought maybe we got a delivery. I have a left in work package out for delivery. So I thought that was here. Definitely not here yet. So excited. Got snagged some more jelly. All right, let's get on here. Oh yay, now I can see your chat. Let's see if I can get it properly. Beth, the plan is to make tutorials for all of these. You know, how time goes, it's hard to commit to everything. And it takes way longer than anyone thinks to edit, make, do a tutorial, so we will see. I don't know. Can't make any promises on a time frame for any of those, because it's kind of like squirrel brain, you know, where you're like, oh, this new one came out, this new one came out. I saw the video that you posted earlier on that cute little clear bag, and now I want to make that one, but I have to commit to making what I have first. Hey DB, thanks for joining our group. All right. Hello from Denver. Is it cold in Denver? It's pretty hot here. Pretty hot, pretty hot. I think it's like 80 today. Our air is already struggling at the shop. So the AC guy's coming out today. Fix that. Like, it's supposed to be spring. What happened to winter? All right, let's finish cutting out the interfacing for this crossbody. It's gonna be so pretty. So I typically block fuse my interfacing for cotton and then cut out the pieces, just because I get a better cut when it's interfaced first. But I don't like interfacing with the iron, so I go through and I cut everything roundabout size, and then I'll interface from there. Let's see. Rotary cutter. I think I need a new blade. Where does everyone get their rotary blades from? I need some new ones. Amazon? I got a pack of Martelli ones the last time we were at a show, but I don't plan on seeing them anytime soon. Can't get this enough. I don't know if my chat's updating on my computer or not now. So let me know if you can still see me. Hello, Brittany. Just asking where we get. Oh, hello from Spain. Where we get our rotary new replacements from. Thought I had some pliers in here. I can't get this off. There it goes. So whoever needs to hear this while you're sitting there, change your rotary blade. It's worth it. So much frustration to have a dull blade. That's my last new one, so be on the hunt for some new ones. I do have a sharpener, but I think you can only get it sharp a few times before it just needs to be replaced. So much gunk stuck in here. There we go. The sharpener I have. I think I got from Amazon. I have no idea. Try Sharp. And you put the little blade in here. It screws in so you have a little handle. And then you just put the blade through and spin it. And it's got a sharp side that's rough and then a side that's smooth. So you do it on one side, and you flip it around and do it on the other side. Cutting and doing prep for a couple mavs. Glad for the company. Yes, I have one of those too. So that's what I have for a sharpener. But like I said, I still think it's just way easier to buy a new one. All right, interfacing. For interfacing for woven, I've really been liking the Wizardry and Stitchery Poly Soft. It has that smooth glue on the back, so it makes it way easier to fuse, and I haven't had any issues fusing with my heat press. I will say I was never a huge mat snob until I got this one from Soulful Therapy. It's amazing the difference a good mat makes on your blades. I had like a non-self-healing mat, and every time I would hit a little nick, it would just not cut. So this one has been so nice to me. So I've kind of loosely cut my pieces, and then I just lay it glue side up so that it's the exact shape that I roughly cut out. And then when I fuse it, I can go back in and cut out my real shape, but won't have anything that hangs over and gets on my heat press. I do have a Teflon sheet that I taped to my heat press, and that helps a lot to keep all that stuff off. And I have tried all of the Wizardry and Stitchery interfacings, the Cotton Soft, the Cotton, there's another one, it's not. There's 2 cottons and 2 polys, and pretty much what she said when I asked the difference, it's just the shrink rate for the poly versus cotton. And I didn't really notice that much of a difference as far as shrinking or anything like that. And the poly soft's a little bit cheaper. So I think that's what I went with. And why I went with it. Yep, it's very similar to SF101, but better. It has smooth glue, so no dots. I haven't had any trouble with it separating from my fabric once I turned the bag. And supports small business that we know. I'm going to try and do that whenever we can. Just overall better quality, I think. The smooth glue is really what I love. And it gives it a nice sturdy structure. And it comes super wide too. This is actually cut in half so that it's easier to manage whenever I interface. Sometimes I have one that's on a roll that I use for big pieces, and then this one is for my small ones. I think SF101 is a thing of the past. It's really good to get to try because you can get it at the store, you can get it at Joann's, but there's a lot better options out there. I'm going to fuse these pieces with my heat press. Heat presses vary so drastic with the temperatures of them. So the only thing I can suggest is to get a thermometer. It's like a laser gun, and you shut your heat press, you let it heat up, and then once it opens, you quickly shoot your little laser, and it tells you the temperature of your heat press. And mine was off significantly. So I actually have to change my temperature about 40 degrees difference from what the original settings are of what they give you for the interfacing. So mine is set to 205 for cotton, but it's really the exact temperature that they have listed on their website for suggestions. It is the Poly Soft is the one that I'm using. And Brittany linked it, I think, a little bit above. So just had to turn my temperature up because I do fuse my vinyl on a lower setting, so it doesn't get any prints from the mat on it or heats up. I can have a little bit more control over it, so I do use cotton a little bit hotter than I do vinyl. And if it's too big for your heat press, the bigger pieces you can just slide over and do the other half. I think it's about 12 seconds they do on each piece is what I've had really good luck with. If there's any wrinkles, get those out before you press your fabric. Any little slivers. They're just a little bit sturdier, I think. I know they have a video on their different interfacings and what their types were. I got a sample pack of all of them when I first tried them out. And like I said, I think I didn't notice that big of a difference between the Cotton Soft and the Poly Soft, so I just went with the cheaper one. I think Brittany has used the cotton and really likes that one. The Cotton Firm is like a tad bit less than Decaville Light, I think, too. So it's pretty stiff. My favorite pattern at the moment. I really like that clear pixie fold and zip that I just did. The Kasai and I just made. That one was super cute. And I think I'm really gonna like this Ojyma crossbody bag. I think it's Ojyma. It's Amy and Joe backwards. I think I'm going to really like working with the canvas, the waxed canvas. It's one of those things that I haven't tried yet, but I think as soon as I try it, I'm going to love it. Yeah, this is the clear pixie that we just made. Super cute. So many different fun options for it too. I think I'm going to make one without a crossbody strap and add a little hanger so that I can take it on trips and hang it on the back of the bathroom door. Ooh, backpack with waxed canvas. First time I used it. Yeah, I think there's really so many options with it. It's so pretty. Yeah, it definitely sings a tune, that's for sure. It's kind of random, and every now and then it gets a little weird. I tried to replace it whenever the temperature went off, but the one I got didn't make a noise at all. And I was like, oh no, I can't do that. I need a sound. So for this exterior flap, for the crossbody. It has a little pleat in it. So I pleated my pattern piece so that when I cut it out, I could line it up pretty much where I wanted it on the fabric. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of, Beth. Like I said earlier, I have a little squirrel brain and will completely start doing something else. And next thing I know, my fabric will be burnt. I need that reminder to get my stuff. Oh, I haven't seen Shinova's video. I've been watching her almost every day. For some reason, I get her notifications. I don't get a lot of other people's, but hers I've been getting. So I've been trying to get on every day with her chat. And I saw they were going to post a video, but I haven't seen it yet. I don't know if I need another hobby to tackle. I'm starting to wax my own canvas, so I think I'll leave it to Soulful Therapy. She said she's getting, I think, 18 colors in. So that could be dangerous. I know, it's another rabbit hole. I don't need any more rabbit holes. I have so many. So now to do my squares and rectangles, I just start out by making a 90-degree cut. So I do one flat side, and then I can line up my ruler to make two straight ends with a 90-degree. And then I can work off of this corner for where I would like my seams to go. So let's see, this way. DB, what's your first name? So I don't have to call you unless you go by DB. This piece is narrower on the bottom, so it actually has a pattern piece. I don't know how to change my name on there. I think you have to change it on your Google account. I think that's where it is. It's whatever your Google email has. So maybe if you send emails, it shows up as DB. Dana. All right. I'll call you Dana. And I'm just going to write a little letter on the back of my fabric so I know which piece is which. Should put my hair up for this. This table's a little bit lower than I normally cut on. I normally use my kitchen table that's like a bar height, so I'm not leaning over as much, but I figured I'd chat with you guys. There we go. There we go. And those who don't know, I love the squirrel fabric so much because we are actually rehabbing 2 little baby squirrels that we got during hurricane. We found one in the backyard, and then the rehabs were so full, so I found someone to mentor me and my husband on how to take care of her. Oh, Karen, you can cut something out and work while we're chatting. We're just talking about my little squirrels. Sewing is my hobby. Oh, I mean work. Yeah, never mind. You can waste time. Sewing was my hobby too. It quickly escalated. That's okay. I love it. I actually didn't start sewing until we had to close my grooming shop down for COVID. It's a big ruler. I don't think I brought it in here. So you did. That's awesome, Karen. I'm glad so many people found a hobby to take their minds off of such a stressful situation. Definitely helped me. It's kind of therapeutic. Who else started sewing during COVID? I'm cutting the Ojyma by Country Cow. It's such a cute little, I don't know if they have this. It's black and white, but it's this cute little crossbody bag. Has a little flap with the accent on the front. do my little squirrel fabric on the front. So cute. Full-time and recovery room nurse. So I just sew in my spare time. Oh yes, I learned everything from YouTube. Just by asking questions, Facebook groups, things like that. So that's the least I can do is share back to everybody. So if you have questions, feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to help since that's how I've learned. But yeah, it's always learning. There's so much to learn, so many different techniques and things that you can learn. Pretty amazing. Then I had to learn how to edit all the videos and everything too off of YouTube. It's a crazy world we live in, being able to do that. Quilted vinyl onto Peltex. I think you'd probably be better off with foam. I think the foam would give it that poofiness that you would need. Alright. So I said I started cutting out that one yesterday. So that one is finished. And let's do a Peekaboo beauty bag. My shoe squeaks keep squeaking. Hope you can't hear that. Sounds a little but I wonder if you could quilt it and then add more Peltex. Maybe just try it on a little sample. Oh, look at these flowers. They're so pretty. Little polka dots. I'm gonna go grab my other ruler real quick because it's this is a bigger piece and it'll work a little bit better. Oops, sorry. This 8x24 ruler for Mormino is amazing. Works so good. And it's pretty. I've done that. Wonder if a big piece will shrink the way cotton does on foam. Yeah, you may just have to try it, Karen, and see how it does. That's gonna be so pretty. These clear bags with no interfacing are amazing. They're so quick. I haven't made it before, Valerie. I'm super excited to be able to do it and the clear, and then I'll be able to make more really quick. Might need to get this one in a template. Be super quick. I was hoping I'd get some mint jelly, and I could do one with that print too. You guys hear me okay with my phone? It's on the other side of the table. I have no sense if you can't hear me. Just let me know. And I can talk louder. Yes, it's the peekaboo. Good, I'm glad. I'm not sure, never sure how good the microphone works. I got another microphone that hooks to my phone, but I keep forgetting to try it before I do a video, and I don't want to start doing a video with something I have no idea how to use. That never ends up well. Very first pouch. I know, I can't believe it. Everyone loves it. I always see people making it. I just haven't done it. So easy to cut out. Makes you want to keep cutting more. No, this one has a little cut in it. Must have had a cut in the vinyl. Let me recut that. I just, when I got this pattern the other day, I got the Lauren tote too. Went straight for the hard stuff. I love all her patterns. I worry about your back. Does the table have wheels? Yes, I normally don't cut on this table. We have a high table in the kitchen, so I normally cut in there, but didn't want to take you guys in there to cut. And then I also have a folding table, like that you would use a picnic. I don't know. And then we put bed risers on that. So that's really big, but it doesn't fit in this little spot with my heat press. So look at that. Pink with the flowers. So cute. And I can't sit either to cut out. I don't know why. All right. That one is done. It's going to be such a quick sew. I can't wait. Yeah, this table I got for our silhouette because actually you can't see it, but it has a line in the middle and it folds down on both sides, so it can double what I have here. And then I can just tuck it on the side of my sewing machine when I'm not using it. High dining table, but I'm too short. Yeah, I'm just afraid I'm going to cut the table. So I got a bigger mat for it, but all right, let's cut the Truth backpack now. I don't know what color accent I want to do for this holographic. Let's see. Hello, Margaret. Just trying to decide what color I want to do with this holographic. And I don't think I'm going to do the lining on this one. It has an optional removable lining, which is super cool. I just don't think I'd ever use it. Let's see what we got. All right, I have this webbing with blue jelly, and this is option 1. And then I have this with the matching webbing. And this, do you think that'll be too much together? Should I do the blue? Let's see. So hard to see the holographic. I think maybe I'll go the first one. I think I like that first one too. this one. Jelly. This webbing's from Do or Die. I think I have the vinyl somewhere to match, but I think I really like the blue with it better. All right, we'll do blue. Blue. Oh, I forgot to tape these together. Let's see, a little double-sided tape, maybe. Oh, I need clear tape. Right. She went back and designed this pattern to be able to have a small one that fits on a 12-inch roll as well, which is super exciting because there's so many more options. Just fits perfect. Look at that. Yes, I used the Martinelli rotary cutter. I got it not this past So Magical, the So Magical before, and I absolutely love it. It's definitely so much easier on my hand. Hello, Rosemary. Thank you, Sherry. I'm waiting for a phone call, so let me just check this real quick. Okay. Sorry, I'm waiting for the AC guy for my shop. And he said he was going to be there before 2. But I haven't heard anything yet. Just tuning in. Hi, Margaret. Right now I'm cutting out the Truth Backpack by Cherishing Today Designs. We haven't made this one yet. It looks really cool. I don't think it was hard to transition at all. I can cut a lot with it in a row and not wear out my hands. I'm a dog groomer during the day. I have a dog grooming shop. So it's really hard on my hands to all day and then come home and cut, and it's helped a lot. when I got the rotary cutter too, he said that majority of the time your blade's not even dull with a regular rotary cutter, that you just put too much pressure on it because of the design, and it puts little nicks in the blade, and then that's why every now and then if you're rolling along you get one piece that doesn't cut all the way through. It's not because it's dull, it's just the way you put pressure on the blade, it ends up distorting it. I think I have the rotary cutter linked in my favorite things too in the description. It's on Amazon. I think it's a little bit cheaper than it is from their website. I think I have it linked there. Yeah, Karen, they said that's from just the way you put pressure on the blade when we cut. So that damages our blade. So, I mean, I'd have to say they know what they're talking about. All right, what else do we need? Sides. It's always so exciting when you can cut out a whole pattern with one roll of vinyl. I'm always impressed. Let's see. I can get you that link. Yes, Rosemary, I just tightened the tension a ton. And I did not have any issues sewing that clear bag at all. I was very, very impressed. There you go. I linked the first link is the cutter and the second one is the blades. Seems like I could tighten it forever. Yeah, I had to tighten it pretty. I don't think I've ever had to tighten it that much before. But it worked. It worked. This holographic vinyl I also got on Amazon too. Let me grab that. Forgot about that. I was trying to find something I could get quick because I wasn't sure if my other order would get here. And I love it. Because it's windy. I had a huge problem sewing the TPU and tightening the tension. No, I didn't tighten my bottom at all, just the top tension. Even though I think originally I thought I would need to tighten my bobbin just because of the way the loops were on the top. But I didn't. Once I tightened it, it worked great. I also added the Teflon sheet, and I wonder if that helps the sticking on the machine, because if it sticks and it's dragging, then that could also probably affect the tension. Yeah, just make a little scrap piece. That's what I did, and folded it in half. Yeah, I just took a little scrap piece and folded it and used that to stitch down my tension and check that. And it worked really good. Okay, let's see. Panel, front panel, side panels. Oh, weird. Let's see. Let's try this one. Oh, I just made myself giant. My back, Diane? My back? Okay. I need... I'm going to do the interior. Webbing. I know they have so many options on there. It was really hard to decide. They're decent rolls from Amazon. Yeah, like pin. Good now. See this little thing. This little piece is so little. I'm trying to cut out a strip first. Did I get the jelly there? The jelly is from Weft and Warp. She has a text sign up to get notifications whenever it's available again. She's trying to do a couple different rounds of it so that she doesn't sell out as fast. But you guys are still selling her out like crazy. Yeah, for this little accent piece. It's definitely easier to cut a small strip and then just round your corners. Might even have to trim it with scissors. Little baby. Thank you, Brittany. Yeah, the pink and the blue is from her. And I think, like I said, I had another package coming from her today that I think has teal. Not yet, Margaret. Karen, sign up for her text. That's the only way I snagged this last one. And I talk to her all the time. I know when it's coming. Then I order the same thing twice. These little corners are tiny. Try drawing that corner on. It's so little. That's the hardest part of this bag, these little things. Okay. I'm gonna need a zipper tab. Sometime in the next couple weeks, Rosemary. I'm not really sure. Figured if I got it cut out, it'd be way easier. Once I have time to just sit down and be able to sew. The squirrels are doing wonderful, Margaret. They are getting so big. They're ready to go outside to their outdoor cage, but we have, we want to get our trees trimmed before we put them out there. So someone's coming next week to give us a quote on those, because we don't want to have them start building their nest and then send in the tree people. I think you can use it on your semi-industrial. I would just make sure that you add a piece of tape to the bottom of your foot so that it slides a little bit better. And then I would use a bigger needle. I use a size 19 on mine, but I use that for everything. So I would just maybe try a couple different options and see what works. But I think, what size needle are you using now? Joey. Yeah. Can you check and see if he's at the shop? I'm excited for this wedding. So pretty. All right. Nav pack time. Is that with Tech 70? Yes, I use Tech 70. So I'm not really sure. To be honest, I only sewed on a domestic machine for maybe 2 bags before I went straight for an industrial. So cute. Which domestic was I using? The Singer Heavy Duty. And all it took was a couple vinyl straps that I wanted to do that didn't work out before. I was like, all right, done with this. $19.14, but I have 116. I would maybe try this, the bigger one, and just see. Okay. Is it frozen? The AC or the video? The AC. You can see it on the side. Ooh, I didn't think about what I was going to use on the gusset of this one. But I think I know. Yeah, I think Tech 70 is what you'll want to use. Most of the domestics can't use anything more than enough. Yeah, a lot of people use Kasaya's Tech 45. Hello, Skittles. Just being nosy. It's my puppy Skittle. She's the one whose sticker I have on my machine. She has her own sticker. Her own dog necklace line. She's on, pictures are on our website too when you go there. She's gonna be 10 this year. I can't believe it. Yes, this is the math pack. We've moved on. So we gotta find a gusset for it. And I think this rose faux suede is going to do the trick. From Indo Love. Let's see. Then I think I'll do waterproof canvas stripes on the inside. Kind of hard to see, but it matches that poodle hair. So I have the green too, but I think, I'm gonna look in the mirror, I think the rose would look better. Yeah, let's go rose. All right, you guys win with the rose, so we will do that. Let's see, what do we need? So many fun new patterns out. I love all the creativity from everybody. It's anybody testing new patterns that are coming out soon? Overwhelmed with choices. Yeah, Karen, that's why we're here right now, cutting out all of these because I couldn't decide which one to do first. So I'm just gonna cut them all out. Stockholm bag from Pink Pony. Oh, quilt to the Peltex on that one, yeah. I don't know much about quilting on a Peltex. Oh, I know. I'm so excited to have it all cut out so then I can just sew and not have to worry about cutting it out. It is so smooth, Karen, especially with a new blade. Makes all the difference, especially on the mat too. I really think a good mat helps. Just make sure to label all my pieces so that I don't get confused. Yes, this is Soulful Therapy mat. I need the giant one. Check my cut list, make sure I got everything. Accents. little baby accent pieces for the over there. We're using webbing for the strap. Yes, Karen, I just got some from, I can't remember where I got some from. Where it's whoever Linds recommended on her website that she uses a lot. I ordered the jacquard webbing from there. And it's black and white. And then I have webbing for the other crossbody bag too, but I need to order wide enough antique bronze hardware. Yes, Georgia Stitches, I think. Yeah, sounds right. Use this little baby cutter 45, 45? The smaller rotary cutter for my little strap accents. Georgia Girl Stitches, yeah. She's got so many cute things. She had all the pre-made accent pieces and handles and leather. Very tempting not to order a lot of stuff from there. We're almost done cutting all this out, guys. Make sure if you haven't already, go to the close out of your chat for a second, like the video, and then you can come right back. If you just hide the chat, you can see the little like button. I'd really appreciate it. Helps us out. Helps YouTube know that you guys like hanging out with me. And I think they're more likely to give you notifications too. Thank you, Karen. You know it's a hard thing to remember on lives and other people's videos, but try and help everybody out and like them when you watch any video for anybody. It's all about algorithms, and we want other creators to keep creating. So if we don't show them that we support them and love them, then, you know, they're less likely to keep going. So every now and then, people need a little boost. Commenting helps too. Absolutely. Yep. Commenting, liking, sharing, watching. All the things like normal posts for any social media channel. It's all about the algorithm. Just joining. What pattern are you cutting? I am cutting, right now I'm cutting the Mav Pack by Linds Handmade. I already cut out the Peekaboo by Mormino and the Truth Backpack by Cherishing today, and the Ojyma Crossbody by Country Cow Designs. And I think I linked them all in the description already for you. That way you can go and grab those. And then sometime in the next few weeks, I'll sew these up. But that way now they're all cut out. I really like this little rotary cutter, but the knob gets so loose and then the blade gets all wobbly. I think that's the only downfall of this little guy. So hard not to save scraps. Anybody else save every little scrap possible? Because then I cut something like this and I'm like, oh look, I could use it for a tab. I need a rule. Like anything smaller than 3 inches, I can't save. Because I have boxes back here. Just scraps. So I'm trying not to be a hoarder, but that's 2 zipper tabs. Deciding fabrics is the hardest. So put all my tabs. Now I need pockets in my lining and interfacing. We haven't got mail yet, so maybe the mail. She's cute, but I wouldn't come into my house with her here. That's for sure. With that bark. There's just so many options, Jeanette. I needed help. Then you have to decide hardware color, zipper color, everything else. It's hard. There's so many options. Woven too. Alright, do we need Deckerville Light for anything else? I think that's it for that. Let me do my wovens for these pieces and then I can turn off my heat press. Oh, I know, Margaret. That's the crossbody I cut out earlier. I know I don't have the hardware for it. So I'll patiently wait for Kasaya to get back. so she can send me some. I need the, I don't have a lot of 1.5 inch hardware for the webbing I just got. I just have 1 inch is the biggest. So I may do a 1 inch D-ring connector on the bag, and then I can wait for the hardware. Little kits for bags. I mean, that's why people make the kits, because they were inspired somewhere along the line to have pre-made. Packs. So easy. I just had someone to cut for me. Then we could sew all the time. Ooh, 18 needle, Tex 45, the top and bobbin. Yeah, you can even try just your regular bobbin thread too, in the Tex 45 in the top, unless you're confident in it. Or try it first, and then if that doesn't work, try a regular bobbin. We'll be waiting for you to report back with your findings. Jeanette, this heat press was my husband's from a long time ago, and it's a not name brand. And the temperature is a little off. So while I love it and I'll continue to use it, I don't have any information to recommend it. But it is 15 by 15, and I don't recommend anything smaller than that. I think the 15 by 15 size works really well. I think that's what Brittany suggested earlier, and a lot of people do, is the smaller text in the bobbin. Almost done, and I got about 10 minutes before I got to get off here. It's just wrapping up everything. Yeah, Tex 40 or less in the bobbin. That's what I've heard. Just trimming off any of the excess interfacing. I do like this heat press, like I just said if you weren't on here. I just don't have any information from it. It's pretty old. It doesn't have a name. It's not name brand. But it is 15 by 15, and I would recommend that size for sure, or bigger. And I don't think I'd still be making bags if I didn't have one. It was game changing. I think my heat press and my rivet press are probably my two most important things that I added from the beginning that I can't live without. Cricut one. Yeah, I mean the Cricut one will do the job too. I just don't think I could use an iron. It was so inconsistent with an iron. but I'm not sure. It was rough. And I'm just marking with a pen my seam allowance so I can center up this decaville even around. Just makes it so much easier to take the time to do it now instead of fighting with your interfacing when you're stitching on the bag. If you get curls in your decaville, you can just push it up against the top of the heat press where the heating element is, and then it kind of flattens it out a little bit and makes it a little bit tacky so that you can add it and it won't shift on your material when you close the heat press. Oh, you got the foot Margaret for your machine. That helped a lot. Was it the skinny foot? Especially for most hands. Oh, that's going to be so cute. Cool. Almost done. Karen recommended a low shank for domestic. Ooh, then I have the roll of binding. If I chose binding for this inside, then that would help. Waterproof canvas is a game changer. This is the waterproof canvas from Fabric Therapy. Yes. What kind of dog do you have, Jeanette? It feels like Ottertex without the rubbery back. And then their Theratex is very soft. So it's not as scratchy feeling as the waterproof canvas. I didn't love the Theratex. No, I really like it, Karen, especially with dog hair stuff. It doesn't stick to it, but it is a little bit softer. It's glad there's so many different options because everyone has their own preference and needs for what they use it for. And oh, nice. I'm so glad the clear is working out for you. It's so fun. Yep, clear vinyl and crossbody fanny packs. All the rage. Cool. That's it, guys. We finished cutting out everything. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. And I will let you know and keep you posted when I have an idea of when I'm going to sew some of these up. Maybe we'll do one live and then the rest will probably be pre-recorded in the evenings after work. But make sure you join the group Creating with Jo Lely. I'll post there, and then subscribe to the channel so you get notifications. And I also just created something on the website where you can sign up to get email notifications for when new products release, new videos go up, and new ready-made items get put up. So go to the website, sign up for the emails. So we're going to try and do that too, especially for videos, so that you guys can get notifications. I know social media is so hard to keep up with. So go to the website, sign up there, and I'll see you guys next time.